for people, and happy Monday. I hope you all are having an amazing morning so far. Those of you that are up, I know a lot of you guys are still in bed. A lot of you guys are up getting ready for work. A lot of you guys are coming in from work. Well, whether you're coming or going, I just want to say good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Monday. I am sitting here myself getting ready to get out of here, child. Woo, where did the weekend go? But when I tell you this old girl had a great time in New Orleans, baby, it don't owe me nothing. I can't wait until next year. OMG. Uh, I had an amazing time. I really did. I did not want to come back. I really did not want to come back. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So I am back, uh, getting myself together to get out of here. But just wanted to drop in to say hey and good morning to y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing day. As you come in, please hit the like button for your girl. It won't cost you anything. And I also wanted to give you guys an update about the giveaway. It was supposed to have been on this past Sunday, but with a minor mishap with me coming back from my trip, so we had to push it out. But don't worry, it's still gonna go down. Uh, and the only requirements to be a part of the giveaway, honestly, is that you're liking, commenting, and subbing to the channel every day with Tanika or and Miss Cherry Taylor. Those are the only requirements to get in on the giveaway. No, you don't only have to sub just to be a part. Just sub because you want to, honey, and you want to help this girl on the road to get it monetized. Please and thank you so much. And if you say, well, if I sub, what is the giveaway about? Well, the giveaway is about Miss Cherry will be doing a gift trinket box, costume jewelry, of course, something nice, and then we will be gifting two, maybe even three people with lunch and or dinner via Cash App. And if you say, Miss Tanika, I don't have Cash App. Good morning, Miss Miranda. I don't have Cash App. Well, child, don't worry about it because we will most definitely get that gift to you if you are the winner. So, I got that out the way. What's going on, Miss Miranda? Good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys for coming in with me. Please make sure you hit the like button for your girl. It won't cost you nothing and it will greatly be appreciated. And it will also help this girl on the road to get it monetized. Please and thank you all so much. But Miss Miranda, child, I'm dragging this morning. Like soon as I laid my head down on the pillow, after I put my clothes in the dryer and laid down and went to sleep, it was time for me to get right back up. And then, why my clothes ain't dry? I done had them in the dryer all night and they wasn't dry. I forgot to restart it, Miss Miranda. But yes, honey, I am up, getting ready to get out of here. Oh God, it's gonna be a long one because I know she finna come with all kind of everything today. But I'm not gonna let her steal my joy because I had an amazing time. So I'm ready for her. I'm completely ready. Yes, Miss Miranda. Child, I tell you, honey, I was tired. I mean, ooh, from us leaving to the bus breaking down. Oh Lord, it was just awful. It was awful, but God is still good. We still got home safely, so I'm appreciative of that. But baby, New Orleans don't owe me nothing, cause ooh, I had an amazing time. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone. And everyone in the bushes, drop down and say hey to your girl. It won't cost you a dime. Yes, Miss Miranda. Oh, Lord. But I'm just so glad we made it home safely. Uh, whew, Jesus. But we were stranded out there, Miss Miranda, from, let me see, we stopped about maybe 4 or 5 and got something to eat. No. I take that back. We stopped maybe about 3 something to get something to eat. And after everybody loaded back up on the bus, and we kind of got to where we were getting off and getting ready to go and get back on the freeway to head home, we was 2 hours away from home. Baby, both of the buses broke down. Both of them. One lost power, and the other one's brakes went out. The bus that we were on, the brakes went out. I'm so glad we was not on the freeway when the brakes went out. I really am. I'm really glad we were not on the freeway. God is still good, even though the bus broke down and we looking at the fact that it broke down. But I just thank God we was not on the freeway when the brakes stopped working. Because it could have been dangerous and somebody could have got hurt. But I just thank God that, that didn't happen. But other than that, baby, I can't keep talking. Ooh, Lord, I had a good time. And Miss Miranda, I was drinking my beers, y'all. Surely was. And my that butter pecan moonshine. OMG. Thank you guys for coming in. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Make sure you hit the sub button. It will not cost you anything, and it will greatly be appreciated. And it will also help me on the road to getting monetized. I'm almost there, guys. So make sure you guys are subbing. I am almost to my goal of getting monetized. Please and thank you all so much. I'm happy to be back at home. Not happy that I had to get up this morning, but I am happy to be back home. I'm glad everybody on the trip just made it back safely. I really am, because baby, we was stranded, honey, and the bus stopped in the middle of the road. So the police had to come because we were actually in a turning lane. So the police had to come and block the front and the back of the bus. So they came, and do you not know, people in Mississippi? It was so weird to me. People were stopping while we was stranded in the middle of the road. People were honestly stopping and taking pictures of us while we was on the bus stranded in the road. And I was like, oh my God, what they think this is? A drug bus or something? I don't know. But it was just so funny. It was just weird. It was so weird to me that people were stopping and taking pictures of us while we was broke down. Yes, Miss Miranda, baby, I'm talking about one lady had her children in the car, and she had pulled up to the gas pump and was just staring at us, and then they was recording. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life. I said, well, she must, ain't got nothing going on at home. She's in here taking pictures of a bus. But I guess since they saw the police, they thought something else was going on. Then another police came. He was part of the K9 unit. And I guess she seen them. The K9 unit, baby, she thought something was some first 48 FBI stuff was going on. But no, sweetie, if you are watching or you listening, hey. But no, our bus just broke down. And since we were in the turning lane in the street, the police had to come to direct traffic, so nobody wouldn't get hurt. But baby, they was stopping, taking pictures and everything. I had just never seen nothing like it in my life. I promise you I had. It was just so funny to me. It really was. Yes, honey. It was so funny. And then what else happened? Um, a guy came. Okay, it was a big record truck that pulls, big vehicles. So, and a guy came with his nice F-250 truck, and he had the thing tied on the back of his truck, and he was pulling the bus a little bit, but then his truck went to spinning all kind of crazy. I said, "Oh no, baby! I hope that thing don't break, cause if it break, everybody that was standing down there by his truck would have got hit if that thing would have broke." So eventually, the record truck was able to pull the truck out of the road. The police was able to leave, and about 8:39 something, the two buses finally showed up. Baby, our bus driver had a whole attitude cause he said he was on a date. He was on a date, and he got a call saying that he needed help. That we needed help, and he had to leave his date and his $50 meal. So I just thank God that he put on his heart to pick us up. But when he got there, baby, he had a whole attitude, y'all. He had a whole attitude, but I'm just glad he showed up and picked us up, and he parked all the way across the street, and we had to take all of our stuff off the bus and walk it all the way over to his bus. Oh Lord, last night was a crazy night. It was a crazy night to say the least. But I'm just glad we just made it back. We just made it home safely. And a lot of people were leaving, which is understandable, but um, the lady whose trip, along with her other club members, we came together, so we stuck it out and stayed, and um, made it on in. If I hey James, where you been? How Unc doing? James, I'm getting ready to go myself, and I don't want to because I'm tired this morning. James, I had a good weekend, um, and a bad coming back. But I hope you have a good day at work today, James. And don't get nothing on you being bad now. But other than that, James, I've been having a good one. I've been in New Orleans this uh I've been in New Orleans this past weekend, James, and had a blast, honey. Was down there drinking them beers and that moonshine, baby, and got toasted. Woo, Lord. But I enjoyed myself. But now when you talk about coming back, James, I ain't gonna tell you how we were stranded for about 6 hours. The bus had broke down. Both of them, James. Both of the buses broke down, child. We were stranded. We ain't had no air. Ooh, Lord. And we were stranded in the middle of the street. And I was just telling Miss Miranda how people, good morning, good morning, good morning, girl. How people were stopping and taking pictures of us. People People were actually parking their cars and taking pictures of our bus broke down in the middle of the street. Like, they saw the police and thought, it's some first 48 or major crimes or FBI sting stuff going on, and it was another officer that showed up. He was with the K9 unit, baby. Oh, they just do, ooh, honey. No, it wasn't a TV moment. We were just broke down. But I'm glad, that the owner got the other bus drivers to come. And like I said, one of them was upset because he was on a date and had his $50 meal, and he was really upset because he had to leave that to come and pick us up. But I just thank God that he showed up and picked us up. So, uh, but yeah, I had an amazing time, James, in New Orleans. It don't owe me nothing. I can't wait till next year to the New Orleans trip again, which I go every year. I try to anyway. Uh, and then I think in October, I'm going on another trip, honey. This girl here likes to travel. So all the available men out there, I love to travel. Uh, so I'm super duper excited about that. And I was saying last night, once you have worked all your life or your life and did what you had to do, you should be able to do whatever it is you want to do. And I am in the stage of my life that I can do whatever I want to do. By the grace of God, I'm able to do whatever I want to do. So if I want to go out of town, I'm able to do that. What you got up this morning, Miss Cherry? What you doing up this early? I know that's right. That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Enjoying. And I'm most definitely going to enjoy my life. Ooh. I'm going to enjoy myself. Baby, I was just thinking to myself, I know our friend over there gonna be on one this morning. But I'm gonna have to go and shut it on down. I'm gonna have to shut it on down this morning because I don't want to hear it today. I really don't. I don't want to hear it. What is Joe doing, honey? What is Joe doing up this? You say he go to school on the 13th. I had talked to my daughter-in-law yesterday, well, while we was waiting on the other bus to come, and uh, I was, asking her when did the children go back to school, and she said, well, they already started. They started on Thursday, and she said my granddaughter told her, Mama, I can't believe you got a first grader and a child that's in daycare. I said, like she ain't no child, too. She thinks she big stuff because she first grade, honey. Yeah, she thinks she tough stuff because she in the first grade. But that's my baby there. That's my first granddaughter. Miss Ashlyn. I'm telling you, honey. I'm talking about some she can't believe her mama got a first grader and a child in daycare. I said, what? Like she ain't a child herself. Oh Lord, these children know they funny. They know they funny. But that's my little granny. Yes, Lord, honey. That's my baby there. Now the little bitter one tough. She ain't gonna take nothing off nobody. That's the 3-year-old, honey. She is. When I tell you, baby, forward tough, she forward tough. That's what I said. Hey, everybody in the bushes, make sure you drop in and say, hey, it won't cost you nothing. I ain't gonna be mad. I'ma talk to you. You talk to me, I'ma talk back. I don't know, you and Miss Miranda ran off my internet husband. So I ain't seen him no more. So I guess we got married and divorced all in the same day, chat. Cause I ain't seen him no more. And you know he was on there trying to get me to uh sub to some app he was talking about so he could call me, but I don't sub to all them old different crazy apps, honey. Then he got on there and hacked all my stuff. Then he talking about he was finna be a doctor at the General Hospital, child. I'd had to go all the way to General Hospital and find him, honey. Sure would. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Yeah, he came in, dropped in and said, hey, and good morning. Uh-huh. You broke that man. I know why he your ex. Don't let me tell the story, honey. You broke that man hard. You sure did. You know, that's what y'all do, Chad. Broke the man po hard. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Baby. When I tell you this sister here is tired, I am tired. I really am. But I'm gonna push on and make it through the day. But I know she gonna be on one today. And I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I think it's gonna take a minute for me to get myself together and trying to just rejuvenate myself and bounce back. I need another day of sleep. Don't forget shot day today, Miss Cherry. Let me grab. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab my other purse. I need to go and change it. I don't think I'm bad. Yes, honey. I'm moving slowly. I'm slowly moving, honey. Open this door. hope my lady come on and keep me up on time so I can go ahead and get a jump on today, baby. Cause, ooh, lordy, it's gonna be one of them days. And I'm a little baby, I don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna hear it. It is what it is. It's done and over with. That's it and that's all. Oh, let me change this purse out. But yes, baby, I enjoyed myself in the Louisiana. Uh, and it was actually that red dress run, like I was telling y'all last night. And they do it every year for charity. I can't think of the name of the charity, but I'm gonna look it up again today so I can tell you guys about it. But it was the red dress run uh, down there, and baby, you should have seen them men in them red dresses, baby. Some of them looked like some brick houses, I tell you that. And one guy, I had went to the bar to get some ice for my beers, of course. And baby, he was standing there in his red dress, and when I tell you he was finer than wine, finer than cat hair, baby. He was fine. I said, hey, I said, you need to take that dress off and let me borrow that. He said, I sure will. I'm telling my baby, body was snatched. Body was so snatched. I said, I looked, I said, ooh, child, you got to do some work. I got to get some work in, baby. Cause this man here is fine, fine. Yes, baby. He was nice looking too. Uh, and they were doing it for the charity, of course. So I'm gonna read up on it today and figure out. Miss Cherry, do you know what the red dress run is for? I know it's for some kind of charity. But I just can't think of what charity it is. Can't think off the top of my head right now. But I know it's for some kind of charity, and they do it every year in New Orleans. Oh, you? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's called the. Well, I'm gonna find out about it. I'm gonna read up on it today, and see can I find out some information on it. But they do it every year in New Orleans. I don't know why I keep wanting to make you live in New Orleans. Yeah, I don't know why I don't want to keep uh thinking you live in New Orleans. My bad. I'm sorry. And yeah, but they do it every year. And baby, when I tell you they have on all different kind of dresses, and it's like everybody wears red, and it's called the red dress run, which is nice. But I'm just gonna read up on it today to see what it's for, and I'll let y'all know a little later. But it's really nice. And one guy I met on and people come from all over to be a part of this. And it's for some, I just can't think of it, but it's for some kind of charity. And people come from all over to be a part of it. So it's something big. Um, it's something big that they do every year around the first week of August. Um, And baby, when I tell you they was coming from everywhere, baby, all you seen is the men. Baby, some of them had on their red dress, see-through dresses with their thongs on. I said, y'all better get it. Y'all better get it, baby. So it's something big that they do there in New Orleans every year. Um, but I'm gonna find out what it is so I can let y'all know what it's all about. Uh huh. But other than that. What y'all got going on today? Baby, I ain't got nothing. Nothing. Finna go over here and knock her on out and so I could get back in the house and lay down and do a little stuff that I need to do. Nothing major. Just want to get me some rest so I could tell y'all about my trip. Yes, how I had an amazing time, and in the meantime, in between time, how I almost like the got manipped and dipped again. But me, I just don't have time for foolishness. Uh, it really doesn't excite me. Uh, Again, it takes a lot to uh, upset me, so to say. It takes a lot to get me out of character. I just really don't have the time for it. Uh, Now, is it something that upset me? Of course. I'm a woman, so stuff does upset me. I get a little perturbed at things that happen, but it is what it is when you have already prepared your mind for this. This is something that had already been brought to the forefront. So, but I will be telling you guys about that on today. Another one of my chronicles. So make sure y'all stay tuned in for that because this is gonna be more juicier than the first bar chronicle. But this is just gonna be a chronicle. It's not gonna be a bar chronicle because I went at the bar chat. Oh, but it's just amazing how you can put your heart and soul into something or someone and to just kind of like set them at a high standard only to find out that they they don't need to be sitting on nothing, no high standard, no pedestal, no nothing. So yeah, that is what my story is gonna be about on today. I'm basically gonna be going rocking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Telling you guys about my trip and telling you guys about this old hound dog. Yes, honey, that's what I'm gonna call him, my old hound dog. Low on the dog. I mean, low on the hound and heavy on the dog. Yes, honey. Yes, it just gets weirder and weirder and weirder to me. It really does. It really gets weird. Oh, friend, let me tell you. I forgot to tell you. With so much going on, it slipped my mind, friend. But why the lawyer called me while I was in New Orleans? So the lawyer called me while I was in New Orleans. Um, I forgot to tell you that. Uh, but yeah, it gets weirder and weirder and weirder. But uh, it's just God letting me know it's time for closure. It's time for closure. Um, it really is. Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people, and happy Monday. Thank you guys for tuning in with me. As you come in, make sure you hit the like button for your girl, please, and thank you. It will greatly, greatly be appreciated. Make sure you sub to my channel. It's something that you don't have to do, but I hope you would do because you will be helping this girl on the goal to get it monetized. I am almost at my goal. So thank you all so much. Make sure you guys are subbing to the channel anyway so you could get in on this giveaway that myself and Miss Cherry will be doing. And if you say, child, what is the giveaway? What are you talking about? Well, child, let me tell you. Miss Cherry will be doing a costume jewelry trinket box that she will be giving away. And if you've been over there on Miss Cherry's channel, you see how she be fly when she stepping out, child, with that nice jewelry on, looking like one of those old sophisticated sisters. So it will be something along of that nature. And then we will be gifting two, maybe even three people with lunch and or dinner via Cash App. And if you say Miss Tanika or Miss Cherry, I don't have Cash App. If you don't have Cash App, don't worry. If you are the lucky winner, we will definitely get that gift to you. So don't worry. And the only thing that we're asking is that you are liking or you are commenting and you are subbing to Everyday with Tanika and Miss Cherry Taylor. Miss Cherry will go through and read her comments. I go through and read my comments as well because child, the good be all up all time of the night now when I can't sleep, just looking at the comments, and so I do go through and read the comments. So make sure you guys are liking, commenting, and subbing. Those are the only requirements to get in on the giveaway. And no, you just don't have to sub to the channel just to be a part of the giveaway. Just sub to the channel anyway because it would be something that you will want to do. Um, and you will be helping not only Miss Cherry but myself out on my road to getting monetized. We want to grow these platforms. Just being a blessing to other people. Just is kind to be kind and just putting a smile on somebody's face. You never know what a person is going through at this present moment. So just make sure that you guys get in and sub and like and comment and just be a part of Miss Cherry's page and mine as well. And I really thank you guys and appreciate you for that. And I want to take the time out to thank all of the new subs to the channel. I really, really, really appreciate you all. You really know how to make a girl feel special. Honey, I get on here and I'm going to tell you about my life, my crazy life, honey, how it go from up 1 minute to down to back up, child. And this weekend, this past weekend, baby, it was up, down, and up again. So make sure you guys are tuned in this evening uh, for one of my chronicles. Uh, and it just it's weird. It's really weird of what went down. So if y'all know from the beginning story of how everything took place, baby, it done took a turn uh, on a dark road and, with no lights. So yeah, it's that kind of epic. But we gonna get through it. We gonna get through it. Yes, we are. But other than that, nothing too much is gonna be going on with me today. Like I said, I gotta go see my little lady, and then I'm gonna try to get out of there and get back and uh, just tidy up a little bit, which I cleaned up before I left, and I don't know where she went. Uh, I'm gonna try to come in and tidy up and put my stuff out my suitcase up. Um, a little stuff along the lines of that nature, and then again, baby, I might pass by that suitcase and fall in the bed so I could take me a nap and get ready for this story time tonight, baby. Because when I tell you it's gonna be a doozy of a story, it's gonna be a doozy of the story. Uh, it just, to sum it up, it just uh makes me think and know that you have to be careful who you put your trust in. You really do. You really have to be careful. You really do. You really have to be careful. Um, and I don't mind. I honestly don't mind uh, being transparent and telling you guys what go on in my life, because I consider y'all to be my family. Those of you, who drop in, or every time I hit that live button, or every time I post a comment like Miss Miranda, Miss Thomas, Miss Brown Sweet, and a lot of other you got, my mind still ain't in focus, child. I don't want to be up, but Miss Cherry, all of y'all, so I don't mind talking to y'all about what goes on, because I'm going to be completely honest, whether it's good or bad. And um, so, yeah, just make sure uh, um, that you guys are telling. Yeah, I mean, they'll try, and they'll continue to try to do it if you let them. And I don't understand, baby. This man got like twisted. But, again, it just goes back to, you just can't trust these folks, honey. You just can't trust them, period. You really can't. But even though the devil tried to throw a wrench in my weekend, I still had an amazing time. I really did. Except for the bus breaking down, child. You ever saw that scary movie Wrong Turn? Woo, baby. Or you seen the movie Jeepers Creepers when all them children was on that bus. Child, all kind of thoughts went through my head. And but I just thank the Lord that we made it back safely. And yeah, I can't wait to tell you guys about what happened. Oh, that transpired, baby, this weekend. Oh my God. Y'all gonna be like, what? How that happened? What? Yes, baby. Just like y'all finna be manip the dip. I was manip the dip too. And when y'all say, what is manip the dip? Baby, it's a word me and Miss Cherry made up. That's our word for that. We were hoodwinked or swindled. That's who. So that's what it is, y'all. But other than that, nothing too much is going on. Yes, like for real. Really, for real. This man here, Miss Miranda. When I tell you, he's a MF. He's a straight MF. And it's too early to be cussing, so I ain't gonna do it. But baby, tonight I'm gonna be using all kind of words. So get ready. But yeah, this man, he's a straight MF. He really is. No cap, like the children be saying. He's a straight MF. Um, but I wish him the best. I really do. But ain't no going back. Ain't no, ain't nothing you could tell me now. Because the proof is most definitely in the pudding, the pie, the pound cake, all of that. So, ain't nothing that, you could tell me that I want to hear. Uh, and, yeah, no, ain't nothing you could tell me, baby. What they got going on? Y'all know I'm nosy, honey. Out here looking at the water man out here early this morning messing with 4 water meters. Baby, I'm so happy to be home. I really am. And when I tell you, baby, Stella got her groove all the way back, moving around, but Stella got her groove back, baby. I ain't gonna hold you when I tell you I had me a good time. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I surely did. I had me a good old time, baby. Yes, baby. When I tell you I had me a good time, I had me a good old time, honey. But y'all, I'm finna get off of here. Thank y'all for tuning in with me this morning. My driver is here. Uh, my driver is here. And let me go on over here, baby, and try to get this him day started with you know who. But I will most definitely get back on while I'm over there. Uh, Whenever she get in there and do whatever it is she gonna do, I'm gonna most definitely get back on just to say hey to you all and talk for a little bit. And I will most definitely talk to you later. Bye.